Hey, so it's great to be with you again today. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever doubt God? I mean, do you doubt God that He can do things, that He's still acting, that He's still working in our world? You know, when trouble hits the fan, you know what I mean? And stuff is going every which way and things are falling apart right in front of our eyes. Our kids are acting crazy. Our parents are off the hook. My mom and dad, right? Our job is a mess and our finances stink and we've reached the end of our rope and we are not knowing what to do. And we're like, God, what are you doing, man? Why are you not acting? Why aren't you getting me out of this? Why aren't you making things happen? Why aren't you changing the situation? I had a friend today ask me, how come God lets little kids die? How come God doesn't heal everybody? How come God doesn't, right? And we can ask all those questions when all the bad things in the world are happening. Why can't you handle this? And we're not the first ones, right? Jesus is preaching on the hillside one day and there's 5,000 men, double that with women and kids. So there's probably 10, 11,000 people on this hillside that he's preaching to, right? Sun's going down, it's getting dark, and nobody's eating, and they're in the middle of nowhere. And Jesus looks at Philip and goes, hey, Philip. Calls him Phil, though, because they're on a first name basis. Yo, Phil, where are we going to get food to feed these people? And Philip goes, feed all these people? Are you kidding me? Jesus, that would take like half a year's wages. There's no way we can feed these people. And then Jesus looks around and Andrew's like, well, there's a little kid here. He's got 5 barley loaves of bread and 2 fish. A lot of good that's going to do, right? And Jesus goes, okay, just have all the people sit down. And then a miracle happens. Jesus multiplies the food and everyone is fed. And they don't just get like a little piece of bread. It says they eat enough to fill themselves up. And then he says to the disciples, hey, go around and collect all the leftovers. And they get 12 baskets of food left over, right? Doubting Jesus, doubting God can work in unbelievable ways is a problem for our faith, right? When we don't show faith, God still says, you know what? I can still do this even without your faith right now. Because here's the thing, when things are going south, God doesn't say, hey, I'm going to take the problem away, but he says, I'm going to make a way through the problem for you. I'm going to walk with you as you go through the problem. When there's fire, I'm going to be with you. When the water's deep and you think you're going to drown, I'm going to be with you. When your wife leaves you, when your job collapses, when your kids are addicted, when everything is going wrong, I will be in the midst of it all with you. Don't lose your faith. Keep looking to the one who will walk with you through it all. May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen. Amen.